Hello, welcome to your Pilates Mini workout. I'm Liv from Live Aligned Pilates, and I will be guiding you through a lower body workout today. We are doing 5 exercises, cycling through 4 times. This workout will take us about 20 minutes. So choose your tension, set up your band, and let's lie down onto our back. So we're starting with a vertical press glute bridge. We want to hold our straps in our hands, reaching our arms to the ceiling. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat, hip distance apart. As you roll your hips up towards the sky, press down into the band and then melt through the spine to reset. Our tailbone leads the way. Our hands press all the way down to the floor. We squeeze at the top and then we melt through the upper, middle, and lower back to reset. So this is warming up through our core as well as working into our glutes and hamstrings. And then we get a bit of arm and back action as we press down into those straps. Really working through the entire posterior chain here. Nice. Let's do one more. Perfect. Now feet are going in the straps and we're coming into a frog press. So we glue our heels together, turn our knees and toes out, having the knees directly over the hips as your starting position, and then pressing your legs out nice and long on a 45-degree angle and bend. We feel those inner thighs drawing together and bend. Now you're just working with a neutral spine, so you've got that pocket of air under your lower back. You're feeling the back of your ribs and the front of your ribs melting down. Ensuring that you press out on an angle away from the door frame, so you're working with that tension. Amazing. Beautiful. Moving on to our next exercise. Legs are straight and we're just going to circle. So lift up to the ceiling, open out wide, flex the feet, circle down and around. We'll go in this direction for 30 seconds and then we'll switch it up. Ensuring that your hips and your pelvis are really nice and heavy here. Your core is switched on to keep you pressed down against the mat. Bringing those legs as low as you can before you start to compensate by lifting up through the low back. And let's reverse, pressing down, open at the bottom, circle up and around. Beautiful. Now bringing it in, let's come into our hamstring curl. So flex your feet as you bend your knees into a 90-degree position and then release that flexion as you straighten your knees. Flex the toes back, bend the knees, and then relax the feet to lift. So we're ideally keeping our knees above our hips, feeling that connection through our hamstrings as we bend and straighten. Ten more seconds here. Try not to let those knees creep too close towards your chest. Good job. Last movement. Legs are straight and we go for a double leg lower and lift. So this is fusing our hamstring work and our core work together, pressing down through the back of the legs, keeping that core nice and strong. Good, lots of control needed here. Really mind to muscle connection as well with this one. Feeling the hamstrings engage as you press down, down, down. 10 more seconds and then we cycle it back to our bridges. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's grab those straps. Place your feet nice and flat, hip distance apart. Arms are shoulder width apart, rolling the hips up, squeezing the glutes at the top, pressing down into the straps, melting down. Tailbones leading you up. And it's the last thing to come down as you roll back to the mat. Feeling those heels drag back along the mat towards your shoulders. And just taking that brief moment at the top to really connect in with everything. We're not rushing through the movement here. We're feeling it to its full potential. Okay, feet in straps. Let's move into that little frog press. Lower your legs 45 degrees, heels together, toes turned out. Bend and press. Now, if you like that support of your arms by your side, feel free to stay here. Otherwise, you can reach your arms to the ceiling so that you've just got to really press down through your back and your pelvis to stay centered rather than having your arms as extra help. Inner thighs drawing together. 10 more seconds here. Beautiful. Now I'm going to rest my hands on my hips for these leg circles just to get that feedback. So we want to feel minimal movement under our hands. Big wide split of those legs, circle them around. We have 5 seconds and then we reverse in 3, 2, 1, switch directions. One direction might be a little trickier than the other to keep things steady. For me, it's going inwards. I'm feeling that tension from hip bone to hip bone drawing across towards the pubic bone, and that's what's going to help me stay nice and centered here. One more leg circle. And then moving into your hamstring curls. So arms by the side, flexing your feet, bending your knees, hinging at that knee joint. Feeling that curl through your hamstrings, relaxing the feet to extend, just so you don't lose the straps off your feet. Flex, press down. We're also squeezing our thighs and our knees together here. So inner thighs are still quite active, as well as the back of the legs. So good. Alrighty. Double leg lift and lower. So legs nice and straight, pressing down, stretching the band as much as you can, lifting up with control. Again, maybe reaching your arms to the sky, just to take away that stability. I can really feel my hamstrings and glutes firing up. We're almost at the halfway mark as well. 5 more seconds, then we grab a hold of our bands for our glute bridge. And release. Amazing. Find those loops. Set up for your bridge. Pressing down, squeezing to lift. And lower. Now, if you want to get a bit more of a booty burn, as you lift this time, add a double pulse at the top, then melt it down. Keep pressing through your arms firmly as you stay up in your bridge for that pulse. Lower. Squeezing those glutes to initiate that pulse. 15 seconds here. Really big squeeze, you got it. And moving on to your frog press, popping your feet in your loops, heels together, knees and toes turned out, making sure those knees over the hips. That's your start and finish position, and then we press the legs out long and pull back in. So we want to keep that tension as we bend the knees. You might be reaching your arms up to the sky to take away that stability. "15 seconds here, you're doing really well. Not only are we thinking ribs to hips, we're thinking across as we press out. Beautiful, this is your last one. And resting hands on hips for your leg circles. Open, sweep it down and around, up through the middle. You might be feeling a little bit looser through the hips at this point of the workout as well. So enjoy that feeling. And let's reverse our circles. Even through the legs, they're drawing the same circle together at the same time. And last one here. Let's go for hamstring curls. Keeping knees above hips. So even if you pop your hands just against your thighs gently, so you can get that feedback for yourself. Flex the feet, pull the heels down towards the butt, squeeze, release the feet and release the band. Sometimes I also like to rest my hands where I want to be feeling it, so I can feel a little bit of movement, a little bit of a contraction, even if it's subtle. Ten more seconds here, then we'll bring it into those leg lowers. Okay, legs nice and straight. Now we're going to reach our arms to the sky, taking away that stability. Lower both legs, lift it up. So that's double whammy for the hamstrings. Core is drawing down. "20 more seconds here, then we're moving into our final round. Beautiful. Last one here. Let's hold those straps for our final round of bridges. If you'd like to continue to add that pulse at the top, be my guest. This is your workout. Do whatever feels right for you. Enjoying this one as it is the only exercise we do where we incorporate the upper body here. And that's really helping to work through that core deeper as we press down against that resistance at the same time of lifting our hips to the sky. Ten more seconds, so just about 2 more reps. Great, last one here. Release, let's go, frog press, feet in the straps. Heels together, knees and toes turned out, pressing forward, pulling it in. Options with your arms, hands resting on hips lightly or arms reaching to the ceiling. If you feel like you've got the stability under control. Ten more seconds and we move through our leg circles. Great, last one here. Keep your legs straight, pointing the toes, lifting to the sky, open, circle down and around. Like you're drawing 2 capital D-shaped circles. Really recruit your inner thighs to feel your legs sweep back together. Okay, reverse the circles, open, press it down. There's our hamstrings, open, circle up, press it down. Good, one more here. Moving into hamstring curls. Legs to the sky. Knees staying above the hips, flex the feet, curl, 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 heels to butt. And relax and straighten. So we want to be pressing away from the door frame the whole time here. And then you get that extra tension as you bend the knees. Twenty more seconds, then our final exercise for our workout today. Good. Just check back in with your core, make sure it hasn't let go. Mine had. So just draw down through the ribs a little bit. Beautiful. And keeping your legs straight, we lower, we lift. Moving the legs down as one unit. "40 seconds left. Ooh, hamstrings are fired up. We're going to stretch them very shortly. We've got another 20 seconds here. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Let's stretch it out. So bringing both loops around your right foot. And extend your right leg to the sky. Just let the leg hang against that tension. If you can reach, I can't, if you can reach, you draw down on the band as well. Option to slide your supporting leg out long. Opening your leg out to the right side. And then all the way across to the other side, taking your supine twist, your ITB stretch as well. And back to the center, switching sides, bringing your left foot through both loops, placing your right foot down, enjoying that hamstring stretch. Opening out for your inner thigh stretch. Keep pressing your opposite hip down against the floor. Good, move it through into your ITB stretch. Back to the center, carefully take your foot out. Have a bend of your knees, feet nice and wide and flat on the floor as you rock side to side for your windscreen wiper. Hugging knees to chest, roll yourself up to seated. Taking a seated glute stretch, crossing your right ankle over your left knee. Beautiful, and switching sides. Perfect, releasing from there. Feel free to stay on your mat, moving and stretching as long as you like. Otherwise, we are all done. I hope you felt that lower body burn and that you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.